Over the river and through the woods, to Magic Town we go. The witch knows the way, but won't get a sleigh. I don't know. Managing all 7 characters was difficult for me, and the item cooldown didn't help. I'm used to managing 4 characters. Yeah, I kind of just let the AI do what it needs to do unless I need to bring back the character. I don't know. I never get the achievements where, you know, you're supposed to play X amount with the other character in charge. I just can't do it.
As close to perfect as it gets.
I don't like switching the character I'm running because the story is based around the main protagonist. So I don't like playing as the other side characters. The only time it's different is if I'm having a really hard time staying alive in a fight, I will take over the healer. But that way, it's just so that I can run the healing better than the AI does.
We're done here.
I feel like Fidel was inspired by Kirito from Sword Art Online. His jacket reminds me of Kirito. Yeah. I felt more that he's based off of Claude. His hair too. Oh, his hair is a common hair at the time though. For when this game came out. They'd all got pretty traditional anime hair. But I kind of think his jacket is supposed to bring up the fact that Rena wears a jacket, which is also why he has blue hair. They like to make references to their older games in the newer games when they come out. So we have a Kenny, of course. The drunk captain is a Kenny. We have the references to the cat girl, which is Fiore. We've got the innocent female sidekick in love with the main guy. You've got Victor, who is 100% based off of, oh, what's his name? The guy with the claws in Star Ocean 3. He's 100% based off of that. Bowl haircuts don't. They don't. It's the windswept hair that he's got is pretty traditional for the time. It worked for Trunks in Dragon Ball Z. It did work for Trunks and the androids. Don't forget the androids also had bowl cuts. But it also comes down to personal choice. I don't mind the bowl cuts because they... To me as a designer, they tell me something about the character, that everything has to be a certain way, which is why it works for androids, because they're very meticulous in a very set way. Mickey's haircut there is uneven. That tells me she probably does it herself, and she doesn't really know how to cut hair. The windswept hair, which is what both the guys have, Fidel and Victor both have the same base hair. They just gave one long hair and one not. Fiore's big puffy hair is harking back to the cat girls of past in the game, with her outfit really stressing the cat girls. They just combine the cat girls with the mage, the witch. There's always a really powerful, scantily clad witch.
Here I come.
And usually she's got big hair. Nappa from Dragon Ball Z Kai. I am hilarious, and you will quote everything I say. Ha! Yeah. But for me, the different haircuts that they choose, it's a choice for a personality trait that they're trying to pull out. So they make sense to me as a designer who I would design with other things in mind than just the character. It needs to say, what kind of character are you looking at? So Fidel is 100% a combination of Claude and Rena. He's kind and caring like Rena, but he's a skilled swordsman like Claude was. So his attire harks back to both of them. A jacket like Claude, but long and flowy like Rena's cape. And blue hair like her hair. Where Victor is pulling more from Claude's fighting ability, hence the blonde hair. And I think Fiore's hair coloring is going back to the elf in Last Hope. But yeah, anyways, they like to pick colors that pick a character trait that they're pulling forward into the character. So if you look at past characters who had those hair colors, they would have similar traits. And it's kind of a Star Ocean thing. Yeah. Just because these guys are down here, we're just going to off them anyways. Yes, they're here. And I need more bird poop to make stuff. Boom, boom, boom. I'm just really bad with remembering names. Because if you notice, none of the characters have really purple hair except for Mickey there. But hers is more pink than purple. So she's not really a Dion character. She's more of that annoying side girl from 3.
Done here.
Boom, boom, boom. Ever played a game and get a random encounter and then some odd music plays and you're wondering why do I hear boss music? Oh, I always pay attention to the weird music that starts up, because to me it always means that something is happening. And I like it when games actually use that. If you ever played Dune, which I finally put Dune down, the rest of the family stopped playing. It's not really a good game for soloing. But if you're out in the sand and if you're wondering if there's a worm nearby that can sense you, the music changes when a worm can sense you.
Great job, but let's keep moving.
Now my clothes are all dirty.
I am without limits.
To me, a more telling sign is if there's a save point, that tells me shit's about to go down. And that the next scene is going to have a really hard fight. And I should probably save, because I don't want to redo everything that came before this save point.
Why can't they all be this easy?
Because nothing hurts more than playing through a game for hours and forgetting to save and then dying to that boss fight.
It's hard being popular. Come back and haunt you.
A decisive win with minimal casualties.
Ba-doop-ba-doo. Sure, save points can give away a lot, right? And there's a certain generation of us that if we see a save point, you check your inventory, you check your health points, you check how much stuff you have, what your skills are that's set, and you save. And then just because you don't remember if you actually click the button, you save again. Like, oh my lord. Generation of game players that save means shit gonna go down and you should be ready. Because it can also mean that it is a point of no return spot.
This should be a good warm-up. Hit him hard.
And it doubly means shit's about to go down if it's a save anywhere game and there's still a save spot there. Yeah, this game has a really difficult boss fight and doesn't allow you to save before fighting him. You can save cutscenes prior, but not before him. Yeah.
We did it!
Another triumph.
We're done here.
Which that happens too, but more or less there's always a save point somewhere before that fight. Another problem with older games is sometimes a longer loading screen would tell you something important or challenging is about to happen, right? There were so many ways to tell things. I still, to this day, the friend who played all the way through Lunar Silver Star Story didn't save because the game was always kind of easy. And I'm kind of sad they changed the ending of the game in the remake, but in the original it had been hinting and hinting and hinting that you have to play the music before you go into the boss fight, and he didn't do it. Nothing beats spending your entire day getting to the end of a game just to be offed at the boss fight. I like ones that I can turn in as soon as I pick them up. Track down Ruddle. Ooh, Ruddle is still on the run. 10 lemon tarts. Okay, can I make a lemon tart? I need one more milk.
I
Okay.
must use this gift to protect others.
Ooh, it feels good to be so strong.
All right.
Strong.
Boom, 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 boom. All right. Pull up on your stuff. Hello, bakery lady. Hopefully you got milk. Yeah. Boo, boo, boo. Oh, I don't have any of these, so one of those. Here we go. Okay. I'm back, and I smell like sandalwood and amber, apparently. Ooh. Hubby uses sandalwood soap. Alright, now I need to make 10 of these. Aw, I can only make 6. Why? Need more flour and... Oh, need more flour. Okay. Excuse me, lady. I just want to smell like cupcake and lavender. Oh, well then sandalwood soap isn't what to use. But society doesn't like that. I don't care. Good society doesn't care. What you smell like is your business, as long as you don't smell like BO. And, well, for those of us with sensitive sniffers, as long as you don't, you know, smell like wacky tobacco. For me, wacky tobacco just smells like skunks. And it makes me sneeze. 5 hunks of Damascus steel. 10 planks of ebony wood. 3 caterpillar fungi. Defeat Fran. I want to defeat Fran. Fran sounds like a fun name. Eastern Enid Mountains. Okay. Damascus. Well, looky what we have here. Right? I just turned in some tarts. Time to do a shit ton of private actions. Just imagine me saying that in the Wild West sheriff's voice.
Okay then, let's reconvene in front of the inn.
Lick, lick. Wait, hey, Victor, this kitty cat was looking for you. Oh, not her.
You are an acquaintance of Fiore.
Yes, and I hear you're the most brilliant person to ever work at the Institute, Cassius.
That is because being a child affords me a different frame of reference. I am not encumbered with the same prejudices of perception that afflict adults, and thus I am more apt to make the
Give me that devil
Prejudice
fish.
of
Give me that
adults.
fish. Give me that devil fish. Give me that fish.
Poor kid. I'm good at my job because I'm a child and adults are bad. Ah. Hey, Big Bunny.
Sorry.
All right, Victor, are you afraid of these
Is
bunnies?
there anything better than a hot bath after training?
Where'd this come
what?
from?
I was just thinking that we haven't all taken a bath together recently.
Don't people usually take baths alone?
Discussing swordsmanship while your companion helps wash those hard-to-reach spots can refresh both your body and your mind. Let's take a bath together sometime.
All right, he made move number 2. I'm good at my job because I memorized each task required. Yeah, sorry. I am stuck on the fact that Victor... I'm with Fiore. I am shipping Fidel and Victor. Oh my lord. He wants to be dominated. He wants to scrub my back while we talk about playing with our swords.
Sorry.
And he wants to call somebody master. I wonder how they would handle Five Nights at Freddy. I wouldn't handle Five Nights at Freddy. I saw an analysis of Hollywood films, and the villains were normal, mature guys with jobs, and the heroes were had like man-boy consistencies. Oh, what the fuck do you want about? Oh, Amma, are you gonna play Pokepedia? Probably not, because I believe it is on the Switch 2, and I don't have a Switch 2, and I wouldn't trust a game like that on a Switch 1.
Okay then, let's reconvene in front of the inn.
It looks interesting, but I don't know. I really don't know. And
Do you like cooking, Miki?
Not really.
yeah,
I do like
Fiore
eating, though,
100%
so I cook
ships
whenever I want to eat something.
Fidel
It's a
and
means to an
Victor.
end, that's all.
Even so, I think you're a great cook. You could open
Victor
a
made the
restaurant if you
first hit
wanted.
on move.
Coincidentally, I had a discussion about that with Fiddly and Ted not too long ago, but...
They were against it?
Well, they weren't necessarily against it. It's just that they both said the same thing would happen.
You'd eat all the food by yourself.
Right now, it has a Metascore of 88. Yeah, it looks like it'd be fun. I think the problem is I don't know. I'm not for supporting the way that they've been handling lawsuits and just suing everybody for the sake of suing everybody. And I'm afraid that them doing a farming game is going to lead to a lot of farming games getting sued because they're more popular. All right. Like Fidel and everyone else. How would they handle it? Oh, Victor would murder everything.
Okay then, let's reconvene.
He doesn't seem to like animals much. Definitely not cats or insects or vegetables. But I haven't played enough. The only bit of Five Nights at Freddy's I know is I watched the first movie with the family, and I called the plot twist bad guy within the first 5 minutes of the movie.
Hey, Fiddly. They say
Hi,
the fish
Mickey.
is really good here. What do you say? Care to try some with me?
No, I'm good.
You still can't eat fish? Even Stoic Relia will laugh at you for being such a picky eater. You do know that, don't you?
I can eat fish if I want to. I just don't like it.
I'm with
exactly
him.
what I'm
Even
talking
before I
about.
was allergic, I didn't
The
like
thing with
fish.
eating that fish you caught only happened once. Are you seriously still caught up on it?
Please don't remind me.
Oh. Okay, so he doesn't like slimy fish, and Victor doesn't like cats.
I feel that tone physiques like yours and mine are perfect for military men.
Weird tone?
I'll admit, though, ripped bodies aren't bad on swordsmen either.
Ripped?
What do you say, Fidel? Would you like to bulk up and get ripped with me? It'd be fun to fight someone with a body like that just once.
I think I'll pass.
Okay. I'm allergic to fish. If I eat it, my lips swell and I get itchy. Same. It's an allergy I grew into, but even before I had the allergic reactions, I've never liked the taste of fish. But, sorry, I'm focused on the fact that, oh my god, looking at this game now from this point of view of being an adult and being in the time when, you know, sexuality is more open and free. Holy shit, does Victor want Fidel? Ah, oh my god. Let's bathe together. Your body looks awesome. Let's work out together so I can watch your body get ripped more. Call me master. I call you master. I do what you want. You're so good at what you do. Look at how you handle yourself. There's not one person that I know of who originally hated cats and still hated them after living with one. It depends on why you don't like cats. Right?
Whoops.
Okay, that's all the cutscenes. Alright. Do I need to go to the west at all? Soma region. I can't get there yet. Western Takov. Where is Ruddle, by the way? Okay. I mean, I eat stuff like shrimp, scallops, and squid, just no bonefish. Well, see, scallops, squid, and shrimp are considered, they're not fish. They're considered shellfish. Kind of like people who are allergic to peanuts sometimes can have walnuts, almonds, and other types of nuts. It's just the difference between tree nuts and ground nuts and the oils that are in the nuts. With fish, you have fish and then you have shellfish, which are things that have a different cartilage build on them. My first allergy was actually to clams. And then from there, it grew. Like, the more you're exposed to it, the worse your allergy gets. Or in my case, ones that you grow into, the older you get, the worse your allergy gets. Plus, the more you're exposed to it. I ate shrimp all the time. I loved it. But it went from clams to crab, lobster, shrimp, and eventually fish, which I don't mind missing out on having fish. I don't like fish. But I also react to sea salt. It burns my lips and gives me blisters on my lips. So I think for me, my allergy is less the creature and more the fact that most things that come out of the water have a degree of mercury in them. And I'm probably sensitive or allergic to the mercury. I don't know who invented exposure therapy, but I feel like they're sadists. The person who invented exposure therapy was somebody who was trying to get over an allergy that kept them from living a life. So exposure therapy is used for people who, like I knew a kid who was so allergic to peanuts, if they walked into a room that at any point had a peanut in it and it was not scrubbed with bleach, they would go into anaphylactic shock. That's dangerous walking around in the world, because you could be walking down the street and get hit with a peanut allergy from a restaurant. Or somebody had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for lunch and you're reacting to them. Hell, even taking her to restaurants where they didn't have peanuts in any of the food, if somebody had peanuts at some point on them, she would react. So she went through exposure therapy so that when she went to college, she didn't randomly die because somebody in her dorm room had peanut butter and jelly. For me, it's always been recommended that I go through exposure therapy because I can't take antibiotics or a lot of medications. My body just doesn't tolerate it after a while. So, like, if I had a really bad infection and they needed to give me an antibiotic, the only antibiotic my body has not rejected is what they give you when you have MRSA. And they are bad medications to take on a regular basis because they cause things like tendinitis, enhancing arthritis, which is probably why my arthritis built up so fast, and degenerating bones and joints. I only met a few bad cats. Most are chill, right? And most of the bad cats, there's a reason they're bad. But I can't fault somebody if they have like a phobia of cats, which happens. People can have phobias. And if they hate cats because they have a phobia of them and this weird fear, that's them. I don't want to judge them for that, but I'm not going to look nicely at a person who is judging all cat owners as people who are covered in scars from being beat up by their cat, or that we always smell like piss. Oh, I was looking up this. Okay. Cooking lunch. Cooking lunch is awesome. Dinner's about to be cooked. Okay. All right. Is the slumber lodge? Oh, it's dinner because it's 3:19. Yeah.
Pardon me.
Excuse me. Knock, knock. Coming in. Lady, tell me what you know. You're looking for someone named Ruddle. Now, where have I heard that name before? Oh, I remember. It was that fellow in the next room. I swear I heard someone call him Ruddle. Oh, really? He's next door? He'd been scolded by some spoiled young woman. Maybe he's her manservant? Here I thought women who chased their lovers all over the world were the stuff. Legend. Where did he go? Let me think. Oh, I remember. He went off with a page from the Royal Institute. Okay, he went to the Institute. Page said he was working for a researcher by the name of whatever that name was. Malapighi. Ruddle headed off to the Royal Institute to meet with a researcher named Naupri. Okay. To the Institute. Oops, wrong way.
Whoops.
Yeah, oops. Oh, my nose is all stuffy. Oh, that's not a door. This a door? That's not a door. This way. This way is the door. Hey, tell me everything you know. Personal interviewing. Tells everything he knows, right? That's called a distraction, so the other person gets away. Ruddle. I don't see him on the map. He's in one of the 6 rooms. Okay. Yeah, this way. Like, I mean, literally everything. I know. It's called a distraction when they tell you that much. Because they're going to start at, I was born on a Tuesday. Yes, I'm Malpiggy. What do you want? Malpig. Oh, so you've been sent to find Ruddle. I pity you. He never stays put. Well, as you can see, he's not here. He's probably made it to my dock by now. He may not seem like it, but he's a shrewd buyer. That's why I've sent him on an errand. Okay. Oops. To my dock. Either a distraction or the person is just stupid. Majority of the times, it's going to be they're a distraction. Boom, boom, boom. Wow. Or they're doing it to annoy you, which is also a distraction technique. Alright, I think there's some things I need to hunt on the north. The Cove Tunnel. Ebony. Have you played Re 9 yet? What is Re 9? Oh, Resident Evil 9. I don't play Resident Evil at all. That would be classified as scary ass game that I would never be able to play. Let's see this quest on the quest list. You know, usually when I see someone with your avatar style, they play Resident Evil, but no other horror games. I only played one Resident Evil game once. Hated the inventory system. I have never played a Resident Evil game, and I'm never going to. Same thing with Silent Hill. This avatar is an Android version of the avatar for Star Ocean. Okay, here we go. Alright, we're gonna go this way just to take out some of these quests.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't play a lot of first-person shooter. I play no horror games. I've tried in the past and I can't do it. Wasn't even a Resident Evil game. It was some other game. Hell, to me, even Echo the Dolphin is a terrifying game.
Take advantage of this!
Not interested in fighting.
Shotgun blast!
Shrouded blades!
That wasn't even worth the effort.
Over already?
Holy water. Well, I guess you could say I played Mortal Kombat in the past. That could be horror, but that's fighting. I don't know. 7 Days to Die is as close to horror as you're getting to me. And I don't even know why I can stomach 7 Days to Die. Well, mostly because it doesn't freak me out.
Ugh, now my clothes are all dirty.
Monty plays Resident Evil. Hubby plays Resident Evil. I don't.
Quick, we have the
Especially after hubby told me Resident Evil 9 is freaking people out bad enough that they're not finishing the game. Play very because it looks like and seems like horror, but it's nothing like horror. I'm extremely picky with the games that I do play. I stick to a very strict genre just because I know I like them. Like, I'll never play Doki Doki Literary Club. Just think Donut County. I don't even know what a Donut County would be like. Just like I know that I would never enjoy the simulation, you know, the power wash simulation, the run this store simulation, house flipper simulation. I couldn't do those.
Take advantage of this! Double slash! Shotgun blast!
Hang on. Keep your hands in the game.
Death paw! Shotgun blast!
Let the feasting begin.
Boom, boom, boom.
Here I come.
I mean, I will say there's a good amount of fun, cozy games coming out. I do need to play the Field of Mystery update. So I think I'm going to wait until Field of Mystery has its full release. Games cost money. Easier to watch other people play before committing to buying. Yeah, sometimes. And that's how I choose if it's not like an RPG, if I want to play it. Is I watch somebody else play it, and then I realize, okay, I could do that. I can stomach that game. That's how I found out, you know, Sunken Land's actually really fun, and we might return to Sunken Land at some point. Or other games that I'm kind of iffy on, like Octopath Traveler. I actually bought Octopath Traveler 0 because, yeah, I saw somebody playing it, and it actually looks like a game I'll enjoy.
Quick, we have the advantage.
Especially also since we have so many AI-generated game slop just coming out for no apparent reason. Besides the fact that they want people's money.
You're mine.
And who knows? You buy into a game, it's a multi-MMO online thing, and then they shut it down. Like Highguard just got shut down. And that was one of their biggest game announcements at the Game Awards.
Let's keep moving.
We did it.
Another triumph.
Spread out for the divide and conquer. Kaboom! Eat this. Die.
Allow me to help.
Like, I'm fairly certain the Dune game is going to get shut down at some
Could
point.
have been worse, I guess.
It's not doing as well as they thought it was. Well, and the mother company is like, they got in trouble with Sony.
Get in position. Shotgun.
Hang in there.
Shotgun blast.
Concord and Highguard must die. Return to basics. You know, I have a streaming friend who was really enjoying Highguard. I think what Highguard hit was
Now my clothes are all dirty.
A warrior must
it was
continue
pushed
holiness.
too much as something that it wasn't, and then people got upset with, you know, it being what was announced. I thought it looked fun. Not my kind of game, though.
Allow me to help.
Don't take me so lightly.
A decisive
Why
win
can't they
with
all
minimal
be this
casualties.
easy?
But the problem is if you make any game that's got to compete with something like Fortnite, it's going to be hard pressed to compete with Fortnite. Competing with Fortnite is like being a streamer that has to, because you're streaming and making content, compete with Mr. Beast. All right, now competing with AI made videos.